Hello, everyone. Christina and Frappuccino here, recording a YouTube video as an experiment to see if this type of video has any interest, if this is the type of things that people would like to watch and would like to see more of. I could use a hobby. We're all in quarantine and working from home and doing the social isolation thing. So I'm sure there's a plethora of YouTube channels popping up daily and different subjects and different things. So I appreciate you guys taking a few minutes to hang out with me and Frappuccino just for a little bit here. I am going to be discussing a little bit about Frida Kahlo and mantra wellness. I need to have Frappuccino go with her owner now, and we'll get started. And her owner is my son. And he named her, and she's just the cutest little pet. We love her. So I found this magazine while shopping at Sprouts today. And I know I've picked up this magazine before, but it's been probably a little over a year. And it's titled Mantra Wellness, Miranda Pleasant Mantra Wellness. And it sells here in the US for $5.99. So I don't know what happened with the first copy, but I was just standing in line to pay for my items, and I flipped through it and I saw that it had so many like vibrant colors, and we're gonna do a flip through page by page in just a sec, but the colors is what really attracted me to the magazine. And of course the picture of Frida Kahlo attracted me. It is why I picked up the magazine. So yeah, I decided that I can do like a little flip through and just see, if, how my voice comes out in the video, how I can do this recording thing just for fun since I have time in my hands. And I am a big fan of history. I love, like my movies of choice are, period dramas, and I listen to lots of history podcasts. And I thought to myself, what if I had, crafting videos out there where you discuss just different historical things, or just have kind of a podcast feel to a crafting video. That's the idea that I came up. So this is going to be some kind of vlog, YouTube, podcast, crafting, flip through, journaling, idea, creativity, something. We can work out the details later. Anyway, let's begin. So this magazine has two sides to it. So it starts this way, and then when you flip over, don't mind my messy craft, quote unquote, craft table. I'm doing this on my kitchen table where I craft and, eat my Cadbury eggs right there. And then, those are more Easter candy and just my pile of junk that I pushed away to make a space and, my computer up. So anyway, this other side, it's the mantra journal. Also, it says mantra wellness. So they have like it focuses on two different things, right? So this side focuses on tips to find your purpose, vision board tools, the mantra journal, these kind of colors and this kind of graphic design. This one is Mantra Wellness, Wisdom of Women. Again, it's going to have mantra board tools, wellness pioneers, time to heal, the power of words. And, it has Frida Kahlo on here. So there's going to be a kind of a spotlight on her. I hope. Anyway, I haven't actually read through. I just flipped through it quickly while I was at the grocery store. Before we begin flipping through, I wanted to tell you guys, well, as I flip through, I guess I could talk to you guys about Frida Kahlo, since I want to bring the kind of historical podcasty portion of the video. Also, get all my junk out the way. Just have a little more space to flip through. And I apologize for the wobbly camera and the lighting. I just was inspired, so I just grabbed my phone and put on my headphones and, hit record. So if there's any interest, if you like what you see and, want to see some more, definitely hit like or let me know somehow. And I'll see if this is worth me investing more time and resources to. So when you flip the page, it says here, this issue belongs to become more aware of what's really worth your energy. So I like it that it's like the full page of the cover. So if you like tear this off, you can frame it or put it up on a bulletin board or a free wall. Here's another one, full page. Go where your energy is reciprocated, celebrated, and appreciated. Hopefully I'm not breaking any kind of copyright laws with showing you this. I already told you guys, this belongs to Miranda Pleasant. It does not belong to Christina. And then we have some advertisement with good advice here. And you have your table of contents here. And we can skip over the advertisements, the editor's page, and here's Mindful Kitchen. It's mega superfood smoothie recipe. More ads. So if you see what you're gonna notice, and that's one of the things that caught my attention, is that usually it has like ad on one side, and then on the other side it has a good article or activity or something, or quotes here. And then like when you're journaling, I like to just, bullet journal or junk journal or whatever. In doing whatever your paper craft project, thingy, you can put it on your planner, whatever you'd like. You can cut this without worrying that you're going to miss something good on the other side, because it's just an ad on the other side. So, for your vision board, whatever. So then here another ad, and then here, you look at the colors. Look at these teacups. You can fussy cut these teacups. I just love it. Herbs and teas for immune support. On the other side is an ad. Here we go, ad, but then look, you got a full page, building your own herbal apothecary. Look at these colors. And see, it even has like these little dotted, that's not for cutting, but if you want to use it for cutting. See, there's more information on building your apothecary with the similar artwork. You can just use the little leaves or whatnot. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Daphne's Diary, the color scheme. And I really, really love Daphne's Diary. She's in the UK. If anybody from the UK is watching this, send me Daphne's Diary, people. I'll send you these. You want US mantra magazines? Anyway, look at this one. Self-improvement is a journey, period. A long journey. Ain't that the truth? And then see, small step to reaching your goals. I forget. Let's see if the other side had an ad. Boom, it had an ad. So you can cut this up. I'm definitely going to cut this up for my journaling. And look what it says here. Focus on yourself and relationships with journaling. Haha. It's meant to be. And then, another ad, and then another. And then, the pages are thick, you guys. Do not look at my terrible hands. I'm telling you, spur of the moment. I just got home from work. Haven't even finished dinner. So here it says how emotions can make us sick. Ginger chews. I like trashy junk journaling, and I like these ginger chews, so I probably cut that up. But I don't know. Let's see. This says 8 tips to finding your own success in anything. Look at that. Look at the cool colors. I like it. It can be, for younger girls, older girls, all you cool cats and kittens. Look at this one. Tips on eliminating feeling overwhelmed. So isn't this cool? Like, I'm so glad I saw this magazine. And I do know that you can subscribe. There's going to be a page that has their internet address, their website address, and I can show you in a second. Look at this one. How to declutter your life. Home and office, your thoughts, your diet, and declutter your friends. Declutter your goals and dreams. This is the one that I need to really work on, because this video is proof. Every time I get a burst of inspiration, here I go throwing everything at it and seeing, if it's something that I can stick with, but then something else will strike my fancy and I'll go at that like a charging bull. So, healing through the power of words. And there was an ad on the other side of that. So you can feel good about just cutting all that up. Look at this one with the plants. And I made it a goal for 2020 to buy a whole bunch of plants for my house and just have a whole bunch of greenery. I want greenery around me, just a whole apartment greenhouse. Awaken to happiness. Oh, so this here is the page that I want you guys to see. It says here, Mantra Wellness Magazine, subscribe, mantramag.com/subscribe. And then apparently there was like all these issues. And then look at this. I would cut this little box here and like stick that on my planner. This was an issue. Look how cool those butterflies. I wonder if I can get back issues. I like that. And, there was all these issues that I missed. Look at that hot air balloon. Look at that. And they all have like that fun, vibrant, kind of like Flow. The Flowish journal. Don't that look like it could have been an artist that contributed to Flow journal? Or Flow, not Flow journal. What is it called? Flow magazine for paper lovers. Superfood reset, some more smoothie recipes. Hey, that's cool. They have their little advertising. This is like the magazine's, new products we love, but it's just a different form of advertising, in my opinion. Your future is always bright. You have little affirmation. Look how cool that is. Cut that up on the dotted lines. Slap that on your planner. Done. So much for $5.99. And then look, they had another advertisement, but I didn't see this magazine. Origin magazine. Also, if I can find it, because it's like more like design, like home living, kind of lifestyle. But look at the little boxes that they're about the size of the week boxes of the like Happy Planner, Erin Condren planner. Look at that image. And you can use it in your journaling. Look at that. I mean, I use all of this. I mean, I'd even use the origin cover. Look how cute. Zebra in a car. Or rather, giraffe and then these zebras. I'm here trying to become a YouTuber. Can't even name my animals. Keep my animals straight. Then here, a little quiz. Aren't these fun? Reminds me of high school. Mantra, intake, and reflect. Circle where you are. / what you feel. And then more journal-like exercises. Yes, no, spaces to write. These do have content on both sides. So I guess you kind of have to decide if you're going to cut this up. You have to make a choice, which I hate making those choices when I like both pages. Who else is with me on that? Sometimes I see, I love the craft with me, plan with me, journal with me, and I see them cutting up these gorgeous magazines, and I'm like, how could you just cut it up so easily? I want to keep it forever. So look at that. All this stuff for $5.99. Are you out of your mind? 15 minutes with Elizabeth Gilbert. So here's, I guess, one of the Wonder Women or something like that. So Elizabeth Gilbert wrote Eat, Pray, Love and some other books. She had a fiction book that came out in 2018. I think it's like The City of Girls or something like that. So these little boxes, I think, are to build your vision board. First it hurts, then it changes you. All these kind of affirming quotes. You're not all over the place. You're in progress. I love that one. Coordinating colors. Nobody is busier than a person not interested in you. Sometimes that's a hard truth we have to learn. And then this one is more purple. Pro tip. Your healthiest and best relationships begin after you master your own self-care. This is not overreacting to ask for what you need. Just look at this. All these coordinating colors, all these boxes. The only thing that I don't like is that I have to make a choice. And I can't use both. I mean, I guess if it lines up okay, if it lines up evenly, you can cut it and then with washi tape make it like a flap. That way you can have access to both instead of just slapping it down with tape or glue on the page. And then, you know. Oh, so now it's upside down. If you guys noticed, look, we came to the end and it's upside down. I don't think I'm going to have time to talk about Frida. Let's take a moment to talk about Frida. Well, let me show you her picture again. This gorgeous lady. So Frida Kahlo is an artist, Mexican artist. She lived from 1907 to 1954. She was married to another really well-known artist named Diego Rivera. And she is admired to this day as a feminist icon. She's considered one of Mexico's greatest artists and who began painting mostly self-portraits after she was severely injured in a bus accident. Now, there is a dramatized biographic, or I guess, is that what you call it? Biographical film. Anyway, a movie came out called Frida in 2002. Selma Hayek plays Frida Kahlo, and it was such a good movie, such a great performance. And they did talk about, or at least it took liberties, of course, but they did show the bus accident that she had and kind of how she started painting her self-portraits because she was bedridden for so long. But she can pick up a brush and she can paint to spend to pass the time. So continuing on also, and I'm reading to you guys Frida Kahlo's biography that I found on biography.com. I decided, again, spur of the moment, I don't have time to put together any kind of script. So I said, well, let me just read out of biography.com. So it says here that she became politically active when she married Diego Rivera in 1929. He was a communist. Also, a lot of his artwork had to do, with political ideas and things like that. She exhibited her paintings in Paris and Mexico. And she traveled all over the place. She even came to the United States with Diego Rivera. Unfortunately, during her time, she was kind of under his shadow a little bit. But she, eventually made a name for herself. And I mean, even to this day. So what else can I tell you about her? It goes on to her accident, and it was tragic. It says here that during the course of her career, she never considered herself a surrealist painter. She befriended one of the primary figures of that artistic and literary movement, Andre Breton, in 1938. That same year, she had a major exhibition in a New York City gallery, and she sold about half of the 25 paintings she showed there. Hey, that's wonderful. She also received 2 commissions, including one from famed magazine editor Claire Booth Lucy. In 1939, she went to live in Paris for a time. There she exhibited some of her paintings and developed friendships with artists such as Marcel Duchamp, and Pablo Picasso. Frida Kahlo's death, after her death, the feminist movement of the 70s, led to a renewed interest in her life and work, as Kahlo was viewed by many as an icon of female creativity. And like I said earlier before, she passed away in 1954. So that's just a little quick summary of Frida Kahlo's life. Definitely, if you have time, check out her artwork and, just click around on Google. She's fascinating woman. Led an incredible life. So continuing on with our flip through, we have the second side of the Mantra Wellness magazine. I'm going to try to go a little bit quicker with this side, just because we already know kind of what to expect. And then, you have your quotes. Again, they're full pages. This one has a little bit different graphic design, but still similar in the colors, kind of vibrant colors. I'm wondering if this was, it doesn't seem to be geared towards any like particular demographic, like teenage girls. So I would say, from the age of 12 on, there's definitely benefits to starting girls young, self-care and self-esteem. This is more of that vision board tools, I guess, little